You want a coffee?
Yes, thank you. All right. I think we all know now what happened at Convergence, how that went down. I think going forward, what we need to do is decide as a group if we want to try and organize something else around David's bridge plan, or maybe...
We don't need to vote here, all right? We got wrapped up in that narrative on the boat, but we back now. We need to accept the fact that the pipeline is done, and we need to get in front of the next big thing.
No, that's bullshit, man. We need to act on this now, on the pipeline. Otherwise, I don't understand what we're doing.
Eric said that we need help to make this thing safe.
Yeah.
We just want to say no.
Yeah, we've already talked. I know.
And is it true you wanted to blow up a bridge?
Okay.
No,
Wesley,
no.
I mean, look, let's everybody just like take a deep breath, okay? We're all trying to accomplish the same thing here, and arguing is...
David!
Hi. Who's this?
I'm Karen. I'm a friend of David's. We used to date back in California, but that's ancient history now. You must be Ava. You know who I am, but... Are you Elvis' mom? No, not the maternal type.
Who's Elvis?
David.
Karen, this is not okay.
Sorry, honey. I was in town and I wanted to call in on you. I saw your van out, but I didn't realize you have company.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this outside.
No, I called first, but you know how I like surprises.
That was odd. Did he always know it was coming?
Things never mentioned Karen.
Well, you know what? Her timing was good, because I'm pretty sure David was about to tell us we're all terrible activists.
He hasn't been able to stop talking about the bridge since he came back from Convergence.
Yeah, things got pretty intense.
I'm so sorry. She's been stalking you on Facebook since I got here. She's in town, I guess, for a conference or something. Is it okay if we just table this for another time? We'll talk later. Is that okay? Just talk, okay?
Yes, of course.
Sure.
So tell me about Karen.
This is nice.
Yeah. You want a beer or something?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, Wesley, he didn't mean anything by what he said today, right?
Sure.
Yeah, he's actually a really friendly guy. He just gets nervous around new people, thinks they're all thrill seekers, and he's jealous.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Why is that?
because he used to drive us everywhere.
Oh, I see.
Everywhere.
Oh, I got a bigger van.
You've got a big man. The male ego is a terrible thing.
It is. Yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers to that.
Hey, what's the deal with Ava and Peter?
You know, I asked him not to come to that party.
Oh, yeah? Tell me what's going on. Tell me.
Christ, David?
Oh, you look uncomfortable.
Yeah, I am uncomfortable. Look, this is not my place. If you want to know about this, you need to speak to Ava.
I'm speaking to you. Tell me.
I should have done better.
Okay. What happened?
Peter was our missing stair, and everybody else knew, but I was slow to catch on. He liked to give girls drugs. He'd make videos sometimes. He said it was consensual. But sometimes the girls would wake up and they didn't know what had happened.
Fuck, Eric.
By the time I found out, it was old news, you know, and I told myself, it's just the scene. There's lots of drugs and sex going on, and you know, Ava was attracted to Peter. Peter knew who all the bands were. Ava wanted to make a name for herself. She was very impressed by him, okay? So
How old was Ava?
she said she was 18, but she wasn't. So Ava accused Peter, and everybody took sides, and I told myself that I needed to be impartial, and I let her down.
Yeah, you didn't protect her?
What was I supposed to do, David? Call the police?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're already looking for any excuse to take us down. I couldn't do that. I didn't even have any facts. I told myself it was a private matter between two people.
Mm-hmm.
It was a one-off, and I just didn't want to see a pattern there.
Now?
Peter is trying to be a good man.
Yeah. And you.
What about me?
Well, he's still out there walking the street, so I'm not so sure. But, I mean, how are you going to make this right?
I don't think I can make this right, David. Not now.
Well, brother, it's never too late. You know?
I gotta smoke.
No, not in here. You gotta smoke up on the roof. I'll go with you. My landlord's got rules about smoking.
Great.
Alright, this is like party mix, but you guys can feel free to change it if you want something less on.
Oh, thank you, DJ. Ava, you didn't tell us that David was such a good shot.
What?
Oh, no, nothing. It's because I beat both of you guys in that arcade game. It's like one of those games with a toy gun.
Oh.
It's nothing.
Probably learned from his dad.
Yeah, he was a good shot, but we didn't really got him. You know.
Yeah, David learned from his movie people.
Yeah. Yeah. I need a beer. Do you want anything?
Oh yeah, kitchen.
Yeah, it's okay.
I like him. All that Hollywood stuff is nuts. But he seems like the kind of guy you'd want by your side if things got hairy. Come on.
Yeah, you sure everything's alright?
Yep.
What's going on?
Do you want to dance?
No, no. I do not. I am not a dancer.
Come on, you
No,
liar. I bet you're a
no.
great dancer. Show me outside.
That's what you want. Sure, you okay? So, you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to go home. Alone. That's okay.
Yeah. Sure.
It's 4 in the morning, babe.
Sorry. I don't have much time.
I'm going to bed. Come wake me up when you're done. You're a fucking vampire.
My friend, yes, I'm having a big holiday party and I need some fireworks, okay? Enough to wow people, all right? Come on, Harry. Yeah, Harry, nothing is gonna link back to you, okay? Hey, listen to me. You just make sure you guys leave it in the dead drop like I told you, okay? Wait, you trust me, right, Harry? You do trust me? Yeah? Look at me. Look at me and tell me it. Good. That's good. That's good. I know, I told you I'd take care of things, okay? Yeah. Me too. Yeah, you're looking pretty as always, Harry. I need you to track a girl down for me. Yeah? Okay, nobody's gonna get hurt, Harry. Okay? Okay, I mean, do I look like the kind of asshole who's gonna hurt a woman? No. Okay, she lives in Cleveland, Ohio, and I have a photo that I'm gonna send you via Signal. I think her name is Max, but what I need is an address. Can you do that? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Harry? Hey, Harry? Hey, Harry? Harry, just make sure no flags are raised, okay?
Where are you? This is your way of making sure we don't do anything sexy. Oh, yes. You are a talker. You know, for a few extra dollars, we can talk on the phone. It's much more intimate. Hmm? Okay. Okay, put your number in. This is nice. It's like we are real boyfriend and girlfriend. Does it make their hair?
Miller, the package you mentioned. Yeah, I've got to ask, what are you going to do with this? I know that you're cool, and I know that you pay and that you're reliable, but I do not want the heat blown back on me if this thing goes wrong. It better not. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Sure, I trust you. I trust you, David. I trust you. My guy found your Max. He said that she showed up in a police report. The next day, that report disappeared. I know. Yeah. I've got a wife, David. Yeah, I've got a daughter.
Is your husband home?
I don't have a husband. I only say that to scare the creeps off. The camera's off. It's a $300 camera, just so you know.
Look, I'm gonna need you to convince me that you've deleted these files. Okay? I mean, you know how much time you could do for extorting a federal agent, right?
That's supposed to scare me. You want to talk about this in court? You think I tell dirty stories on my show? Wait till I get on the stand.
I need you to delete the files, Max. Okay? It's Maxine Williams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your parents know what you do, Maxine Williams?
Now who's trying to blackmail who?
Okay, Max.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna delete these files.
See? Mine's bigger than yours. Ohio's a stand-your-ground state. Always wanted to do this.
What are you gonna do?
Fuck! You bitch! You shot me! Crazy!
I sent those videos yesterday. It'll take about a week before they can verify who you are, what you said. Start working on your story now.
I'm bleeding here, okay?
Don't worry. I rang the cops before I let you in. They'll be here soon and they can take you to the ER. I told you I hate law enforcement, guys. I can't believe I invited a bunch of them over. I better put some proper clothes on.
Bailey, are you okay?
In here?
No one move!
Officers, I'm so glad that you're here. He broke into my house and tried to attack me.
Sir, don't move.
Okay.
Sir!
I am reaching for a badge. I'm a federal agent, okay? Okay? Do you see that?
Hi. At a diner, in my favorite booth. You know me, I'm a talker. Okay. Good game. Hi. Hmm. You do this a lot with your customers, the phone? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I killed a man once. But this wasn't part of the job. Agents, if you draw your weapon, you have to shoot to kill, which is special like that. Most agents go their whole career without ever having to, but this was personal. Abusive asshole. And he didn't die at first. He was shot into the lungs, so he drowned in his own blood. I watched him. I let him die. He deserved to die. It was the right thing to do. Okay? Your turn. All right? I want you to tell me something you never told anyone before. Okay? Okay.
I thought you... Don't you get... Alba needs me. Okay, you need me. I've always protected you. Yeah, I killed a man to protect you. No, he hurt you. No, I've never. Why are you doing this now? Just stop. Just stop. It was a clean shooting. Why now?
I wasn't finished. I need you to understand the rules going forward. She managed just fine without you for a year. Recitals, first teeth, you were fine missing all that. How? How have you protected me? Go on, say it. You killed a man. No, we murdered him, and it wasn't to protect me. And you've never laid a hand on me. Yeah, well, you didn't have to, did you? Because that's what the gun and the badge are for. You really earned your wings that day, didn't you? You got your gun off, you had your first blood. They really toasted you back at the field office for that one. They really toasted you back at the field office for that one. Because I can. You waited in your car outside before you came in. I never told you that. But I want you to know that I knew.
Mima is very sick. They put a special bed in her room. And look, I still have my glow wings. Me.
It's the best way to manage the pain.
She's my favorite present. I never put her down.
I understand.
Hey there, sweetie.
What's up, Doc? Do you think Mima is going to die? Is this one of the good lies you tell that make people feel, though? The doctor told me a funny joke. What time do you go to the dentist? 2:30. I'll tell Mama to call you.
Oh, honey, thank you. I miss hearing you sing. I love you too. Barry set up the TV so we can see you on the big screen.
Hi, Ava. How's the freezing north?
Oh. Oh. Call me Mom. Oh, Florida is a paradise. Did Ava tell you that we moved out here for my husband's lungs? It has been a lifesaver. We wanted Ava to come out here with us, but she moved to Ann Arbor instead.
Detroit was a boom town in my day. You two are just too young to know about it.
Oh, honey, I miss you so much. How are the lessons going?
Those singing lessons are so expensive. It's criminal.
You know, Detroit just got too dangerous for me, David. I had to move out of there. You know, it's not the neighborhood either. It's the police. Yeah, I was getting stopped every week. But I guess you don't have to worry about that.
Hollywood! Yeah, Barry and I took a vacation a few years back.
Awfully dirty.
Yeah, I have to admit, we prefer our Disney in Florida. Well, it's awfully nice to meet you, David. What do you do for work, young man?
Oh.
Well, hopefully you work on more than a boat. Ava needs the right man to help her settle down.
Well, you are making my girl smile, so that's all that matters. You know she's going to be famous one day. Don't be bashful. You have a beautiful voice. Oh. Okay. Sweetheart, I love you so much. And it's so good to see you so happy. Yeah. I love you. Nice meeting you.
In the lung. And he shoots.
Alba has been playing Happy Families. That's your baddie house. She says you live there now with your baddie family. Kids are smart. Hey, let's play dolls. This is Emma. She's a 25-year-old nurse. Oh, here's Paul. He's an accountant. He wanted to be a professional tennis player, but he was only the 10th best tennis player in his state. So sometimes he hits people to make himself feel like he still has that killer serve. Emma meets Paul at work when he comes in to have a torn wrist ligament looked at. This is David. He is a gorgeous young FBI agent. And Emma meets him at work too, where he is very chivalrous and steps in when a drunk patient in the ER calls her a bitch. So Emma stops dating Paul. She's dating David now. But Paul keeps getting drunk and calling Emma up and telling her that he loves her and sometimes that he hates her. And so David, wait a second. David starts watching over Emma's apartment. Every night after they go on a date, the handsome FBI agent sits outside in his car and watches over her while she sleeps. It's very romantic. David doesn't know that Emma knows this, and she doesn't tell him. But, you know, it does help her sleep at night. She feels safe. So, one night, after they go out for ice cream, Paul calls, says he wants to come over. And Emma tells him to come, thinking that David will scare Paul off, and that will be that. But when Paul turns up, David waits in the car. And when Emma goes to answer the door, Paul pushes his way in. He argues with her and he cries and he rants and he raves. And Emma gives him a hug because she's a nurse and that's what nurses do when men cry. And that's when David gets out of his car and comes into the apartment with his pistol drawn. And when he opens the door and he sees Paul and Emma, he doesn't look handsome anymore. He looks angry. Paul steps back and he looks scared. And Emma looks scared too. And David fires his pistol and he shoots Paul in the lung. It takes Paul about 10 minutes to die. Emma could have helped stop the bleeding and maybe he could have lived, but David tells her not to. It was unlikely, that Paul would have made it. And sometimes David points out it's better just to let the bad guys die. After watching a guy bleed out together, they get married. That helps make things make sense. Even so, Emma is sure that she'll be scared of David forever and ever. You waited because you wanted to save me. You wanted to be a fucking knight in shining armor. You look so small on the screen. I love you, David. But I'm not scared of you anymore. Goodbye.
Hey, what's up? Oh. I'm terrified of that happening. You know, I think about Barry dying and I think about Barry dying and my mom finding him someday. I've been thinking a lot about why I didn't trust you with the truth about Peter. I always thought that I was angry at the group. Really, I was just angry at myself. And I was angry at you. I didn't want you coming in and fighting my battles for me. I mean, I still don't. But I trust you. I don't want there to be any secrets between us. It's fine. I love you. Night.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Mom. Oh. Hi, Barry. You know, it's colder this year. Thank you so much for sending those winter socks. Really appreciate it. Okay, so here is David.
Hi, happy birthday, Mrs. Martin. I've heard so much about you. Oh, okay then. How's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
How's Florida? No. Okay.
Um, Ma, I told you I had to take a break with those. I need to make a little bit more cash. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Mom, you don't need to teach David about systemic racism.
No, ma'am. But that's a shame. I mean, I used to live in Detroit, but you know, it's a lot different back then. And now I'm lived in L.A. recently, so I know a thing or two about corrupt cops. Yeah, Hollywood. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too, guys. Well, I'm between jobs at the moment, but you know, I got some money put away, so you know, I'm making a plan.
He has a boat.
The boat is more of a hobby, but I like to work on it, so you know. Well, I don't know if I'm that, so because you know, I wouldn't want to change a thing about it. You know. It's her spirit that is precisely what attracted me to her. I know she
Mom.
is. Yeah. Are you blushing?
Anyway,
You're blushing.
we have to go.
We don't have to go
okay,
anywhere.
we gotta go.
We have nothing to
We're
do.
gonna wrap this up. I love you so much. Big day. Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Nice to meet you guys. Bye. Because you don't like his friend Peter, do you? Okay. Is there anything I should know? Okay, do you want me to hang out with you while you sleep? Ah, looks like I've got some competition. Oh, hey, Worm. Hey, are you putting the moves on my girl, bro? Yes, true, but I can do things for Ava that you can't. That's a kid's toy, you pervert. Wait, you just said it's ungendered. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, no big surprise that the radioactive glow-in-the-dark bug wasn't entirely harmless. So when do I get to meet your mom? High stakes. But I hear Florida's nice, though. Okay. Good night, worm.
Howdy. I'm too tired. Billy was sick today, so I had to work both shifts. And, of course, it's National Record Store Day, so I didn't get a moment to myself. I mean, who needs that much reissued Madonna vinyl? You can come over if you want, though. With Eric? Yeah, Eric's a friend. He used to tease me because my grandma scabbed at the Axel strike, but he's a serious guy. Fuck Peter. He's a dick, that's all. He's a dick. No, it's okay. I've got my glowworm with me tonight. It's cute, ungendered, and it doesn't take up all the space in the bed. Hey, David. Your girl? I've been with Ava since she was 12. We go way back. You're the new guy. Ooh, you want to bet? I'm 12 inches of ribbed plastic, and I'm warm. Yeah, but he's seen me turn from girl to woman. You know, he's seen it all. Busted. You know, they discontinued these because they're made of, like, toxic plastic or something. So my mom got them real cheap. Yeah, I think she figured that I wouldn't try and eat it, so. If you want to treat us to plane tickets to Florida, I can arrange something. But I'm warning you. If you meet my mom and she doesn't like you, it's like over. That's where people go to die ordinary. Good night.
Hey, boo. Look, Ava, Eric told me what he did to you, okay? Well, he told me that he drugged you and then he made videos. Why couldn't you tell me this? No, what Peter did was wrong and he belongs in prison, okay? Okay, but what if Peter still has those tapes, Ava? No, nobody's pressing charges and I'm not getting arrested, okay? I was protecting you. You didn't open it. Open it. Open it.
Yeah, it's Valentine's, and I thought it'd be fun for us to start living together, or at least for you to feel comfortable to call my place your home. So. I know you are, and you deserve to be, okay? You deserve everything in this world, Ava. You know, and you deserve sesame tofu and Singapore noodles if you want to come by for dinner tonight. Yeah. Hey, honey. You look, pissed. Yeah, it was a big night. What? Okay, why did you let her do that? So how much is a ticket back to Texas? Well, I mean, Alba loves having me there, honey. Well, she's there to help. She's an extra pair of hands. Hey, Laura. Mm. Yeah, I heard you came to help my two girls, so I really appreciate that, Laura. Yeah, well, okay, we both have important jobs, Laura. That's our life now, okay? Sorry. Hey, we can make this work.
Me again. I'm not super intense and weird. I really enjoyed talking to you, and I can't sleep. Well, we have a nightlight, but I don't know, I'm still kind of jazzed up. I didn't want to get too drunk. What I said earlier, it's slightly more than that. I just got out of a bad relationship and I'm still dealing with it. I just need a little time. This is one of my songs. I hate reading my stuff out loud. All right. Don't read it out. Oh, no, we were a covers band. Well, my stage name was Jane Dean. And we were Jane Dean and the Rebels. Shut up, I was 16. What were you doing when you were 16? Mm-hmm. You tried to get away from a cop? Hmm. Mm. Yeah, I don't think you're quite cop material. No, no, you're not cop material. Yeah, you were a little bit vague about that. It's gotta be something scuzzy, otherwise you would have told me, right? Okay. Um, you're not a drug dealer. You haven't offered me drugs yet. So it's not that. I hope it's not something I disapprove of. Nothing in advertising. Okay. You're easy to talk to. Maybe you, like, sleep with rich old ladies in California for money. Yeah, gigolo. Yeah, that's the word. You made movies. Any that I would have seen? But you stopped. I'm so sorry. Yeah. No. I mean, it's interesting. Everyone I know was born here. We grew up dressing up as astronauts and rock stars, but we knew eventually we'd end up working at the American Axle. I dream of being a singer, but I work in a record store, and you came back here from LA. Will you seem real? No, no, no. My mom works at American Axle. My mom's the kind of hippie who shacks up with a retired accountant and moves to Florida. It's very counterculture. I better get some sleep.
Hey. So you're staying at Eric's? Can I see her? Hey, Jane. Hi. Yeah, it's Jane? What did you call her? Now you know why I had to run, you know? I'm sorry. I'm ready to be better. I'm going after Prosperin and the Sovereign. Hey. I'm fine. I got looked at, and it's nothing permanent or dangerous, but I lost a tooth. This was the police. They were heavy-handed, let me tell you. They were manhandling this woman, and I wasn't gonna just take it. I jumped in, they hit me, I hit them back. I mean, I took one of them down. Stupid. It was chaos. I had my mask on, you know, and I ditched my jacket, and oh, I saw your friend Eric. Yeah, he was with that other guy, his friend. They were helping to block the road and, you know, not get into the skirmishes. But of course, they round up the easy to grab ones. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just, you know, I can't just stand around and watch these fascists and these police
I need to do more. These fascists, they're just the symptom. Everything's so much worse now. This country, this planet. I mean, I need to do more. Maybe. I've been thinking about this pipeline. You know. I need to focus. Yeah, me too.
Pressburn is... Hi there. Welcome to our resistance headquarters, or as we sometimes call it, our bedroom.
Yes, bed is where we sleep, where we dream, and it's where our resistance starts.
Pressburn is building a liquid gas pipeline across the heart of Michigan. The pipeline would transport gas for export and sale outside of America.
Look, the destruction caused by the pipeline, the risks of a leak, all for the sake of corporate profits. I mean, the pipeline is a disaster and a crime. The crisis in Kalamazoo River in 2013 would be nothing compared to a natural gas disaster.
Already, groups of environmental soldiers are making camps along the pipeline route to block and sabotage the attempted construction.
Yeah, but there are ways that you can help too. Easy ways that don't require you to get out of bed. Check out the links below for details of everything we're talking through here.
Pressburn is owned by its shareholders and investors, and they operate purely for profit. If we hit them financially, they will notice. Pressburn is traded on special exchange, which requires market makers to enable them to have their stock bought and sold. We provided a list of all market makers currently used by Pressburn. That's down right there. And we are going to work our way down this list. Please call them up and tell them that you don't want them working with Pressburn. Call them when they're sleeping, email them a lot, send snail mail, make them feel unhappy enough to stop trading Pressburn. Let's cripple the company financially where they really feel it.
Look, this is why last year the Federal Bureau of Investigation called green groups the #1 domestic terror threat.
Where they really feel it.
Look, this is why last year the Federal Bureau of Investigation called green groups the #1 domestic terror threat. Really. Follow the money, and then find a way to take that money from the corporations who live to exploit the people.
Ava and I are going to stay in this bed until this is done.
Stop the pipeline, stay in bed.
Shotgun.
Everybody in?
Yeah. Alright, if you head out this way, it's actually not far. Just keep going straight. We'll take a right up here.
Nice van.
Yeah. You jealous, man?
Sweet. It's an 85. Drove it here all the way from LA.
Seriously?
Yeah. 1,800 miles. You were saying though, about the insurance?
Oh yeah, the way Pressburn does it, they have two major insurance providers because they can't work on any of their build sites if they don't have insurance. But you can look that all up on their private page, download the numbers on who to follow up with. It's going to be another right here.
Yeah, it's about people. Find out who the top decision makers are in each office, get on their social. Keep on them until they have to act.
Yeah, but how far do we go?
You know?
Did you guys hear about the Diablo folk? What they did? They bought a subscription to a firearms magazine for one of the shareholders, but it was under his kid's name. Sick.
Yeah, but I mean, it worked, because I think he resigned like a week later.
All right, let's keep it classy, guys. These people are looking for any excuse they can find to make us the bad guys. Let's not paint a target on our backs.
We hear you, David.
Yeah, and it's a right up here again.
There's some other ops coming up. We have a couple of acetylene torches that get hot enough to cut steel.
The valve sites are where the pipe is exposed. If you're fast on your feet, you can hit and run. It can set them back weeks.
Yeah, we used to use gasoline and motor oil on the valve sites, but I guess torches would be more effective. One more right here. Yeah, and then I think it's just up here on the right. You can just pull over wherever.
Anywhere here?
Yeah, anywhere you can find a spot.
And they know we're coming?
Yeah.
All right, everybody out.
Oh, yeah. They do not like prospering. Hey, so is that where we're getting our intel? From prospering? Black Kite? Well, you just make sure they stay out of the way of the professionals, okay? Thorough. That's good.